In this video, we're going to be going over Man, Controller of the Universe by Diego Rivera. Beginning with a description. Man, Ruler of the Universe is a two-dimensional fresco painting measuring roughly 16 by 38 feet. The elements of design are used as following. Line can be seen in between the masses of different people, as well as in the use of sight lines that point in various directions from multiple sources. Furthermore, line is used to create shade and depth. Next, shape can be seen in the large geometric parts of the central machine. These shapes break up the piece into smaller subsectors. Shape is then used in smaller proportions to define the separate levels of space. This mural uses value to give the artwork a sense of depth and volume. Rivera does this by using lines as well as blended color. As for the colors of Man, Ruler of the Universe, there is a wide range used. There is no specific color scheme, rather the presence of many colors throughout conveys the scheme. Finally, texture is most prominently seen in the intentionally left brushstrokes Rivera uses to add another dimension of visual interest. Next, analysis. Man, Controller of the Universe uses the elements of design to encourage the viewer to look closer and grasp the full effect of the piece. Beginning with the unity, Rivera has used a chaotic sense of unity with his choice of colors, textural qualities, and forms throughout the piece. As for repetition, within each clump of people, there is a shared physical appearance between each of them. Furthermore, there is a consistent use of many colors and forms in almost every space. Contrast can be seen in between the physical appearances of the physical people groups. Paired with the use of complementary colors, there is a great use of contrast. Total. The emphasis of this painting is the central figure, who is seated on a large mechanism of sorts. The large shapes making up this machine direct the viewer both to the emphasis and away. The subordination of this piece can be classified as the aggregated groups of people and the space surrounding the emphasis. This mass of people is separated into subcategories according to who they are. Man, Controller of the Universe uses reflective symmetry to bring a sense of balance between the two divisions of this piece. Additionally, balance can be seen in the similar organization of activity surrounding the central machine. In relation to the proportions of this piece does not have a consistent set of proportions, nor is it to scale. However, Rivera intentionally makes the central figure larger than the rest. This defined this figure as the emphasis, and due to his prominent size, he directs the viewer's attention. Moving on to my interpretation. When Rivera created Man, Controller of the Universe, it was addressing humanity and the social, political, and economic condition of the world at that time. Some of these include a declining economy and a rise of socialist ideas. Rivera's chaotic creation is chaotic throughout, and it creates a unified piece. Using elements and principles of design, the viewer is drawn into the story of the piece. Additionally, the viewer is encouraged to absorb each portion of the artwork until they can see the full picture, visually and in context of the story. Finally, for my evaluation, I was particularly impressed by this mural and the way Rivera uses the elements and principles of design to represent the state of the world he was living in. Furthermore, Rivera achieved a great sense of visual balance through his use of detail in his colors and textures and the density he depicts his subject in. This piece allows the viewer to see the perspectives of people from different social, economic, and cultural backgrounds in the same piece. I was moved by this experience, and I believe that Man, Controller of the Universe is an incredible work of art that captures the state of mankind in a beautiful layering of perspectives. That concludes my formal analysis of Man, Controller of the Universe.